soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here.
Commissioner Adam Silver is looking.
Sounds fun, Allie. Thanks for that. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Ball. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard position. And for the Magic, Harris at the 2 with Wagner playing the 3. Banchero and Carter Jr. are down low. And it's Fultz in at the point guard position. And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Orlando with the ball. Harris outside. Pass to Carter. That falls. Nice setup by Harris.
He's 6'10" with a 7'4" wingspan. Carter is a monster in the paint. To give you an idea of how good the Bulls were last season, they spent 56 days atop the Eastern Conference, but ultimately they couldn't overcome the injury to Lonzo Ball. And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Harris against Ball. Wagner outside. Takes a 3. And it's Carter with the 3. Carter's got 5 points.
Stretching the floor, Carter's skill set is as versatile and polished as any other big man in the 2018 draft class.
Now here's DeRozan. Here's LaVine for 3. And again, Chicago no good.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Pass to Banchero. Banked it in off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's DeRozan. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Good on the shot.
One of the best mid-range shooters in the NBA, DeMar DeRozan makes a living from this spot.
There's Fultz with a 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Magic out in front, up by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment.
Here they come, Magic fans.
If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
So it's Orlando now, leading by 5, on the court for Chicago. Patrick Williams out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. And it's Beverly in at the point.
2022 was a tough year for Patrick Williams. It was only 5 games into his second season when he went down with a bad injury. I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Pass to Anthony. The 3. Doesn't go that time. And the Bulls going the other way now. Well, Smitty, it was so hard to see a young guy like Patrick Williams get hurt.
It was, B.A., just starting to really develop, and then he has to overcome a major setback. Luckily, he's healthy, strong, and young, and he'll bounce back.
Now here's Isaac. Pass to Anthony. Back to Isaac. Clock is at 3. Shoots over to Sumu. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
It looked like the defense just flat out froze out there. Clear breakdown in communication to allow that easy bucket.
Here's Dosunmu. Outside Levine. Outside Williams. And the three off target. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Wagner. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
No debate there. He got hammered.
For Orlando, Mo Wagner. 2 shots.
And he drops it first. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Drummond. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Zach LaVine. Caruso, he's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Ball in for Beverly. And both free throws good for Wagner.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
DeRozan outside. Goes up at the stripe. Yes, on the jumper. DeRozan's got his second basket.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
There's Fultz with a three. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Magic out in front, up 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Magic Youth Dance Team.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Orlando played?
This is what the home fan loves to see. Their squad coming out and putting together strong performance. We'll see a couple individual standouts, but what really stand out is how hard they work and how they're playing together.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Chicago?
At this point, you feel like they have to attack inside, make the offense more dynamic. Looks like they're not even trying to make things happen in the paint. If you ask me, they're leaving food on the table now.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Here they come, Magic fans.
We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Wendell Carter with a strong contribution so far in this one.
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Yeah, and sometimes the strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's going to get his, so try and keep it to that.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge.
And this summer, the Magic raised some eyebrows. Widely expected to take Jabari Smith with the #1 overall pick. Right up until their selection, Paolo Banchero was announced. Several teams impressed at how well they kept their secret. Good job, Orlando.
Banchero and Carter Jr. are down low. Harris at the 2 with Wagner playing the 3. And it's Fultz in at the point guard position. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Orlando leading. 1:24 left in the third quarter. Here's Banchero. And he throws it down with one hand.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Caruso. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Shot by Levine, no good. Orlando with the ball. They They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Ball against Fultz. Wagner outside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation.
So Orlando ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
Chicago trailing here. 40 seconds left in the third. DeRozan outside. Pulls up on the wing. Orlando grabs the miss. And here's Anthony. Here's Houston. Softly drops in the floater.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Making an impact. I love the aggression. Playing on that front foot and looking to expand their lead.
And the basket by DeRozan.
That's DeRozan for you, aggressive by nature. He's going to attack you every trip down.
Here's Suggs. Pass to Bull. Here's Anthony. The jumper from the wing off target. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Magic leading by 7. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. Nikola Vucevic is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Lonzo Ball. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Caruso in the shooting guard. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
An explosive big man, Wendell Carter Jr., exciting around the rim.
Not a lot of time left for the Bulls in this one. DeRozan outside. Over Banchero. It's tipped. A minute 29 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Wagner. Now here's Harris. From 13, DeRozan with the rebound. And the Bulls shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, with how great DeMar DeRozan is at scoring, you know he's going to get to the line a few times every game.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
He hits the first one, and that brings him with an 8.
DeRozan, a raw athlete entering this league. He's worked on his skill to the point where he's now a perennial all-star candidate.
Both good from the line that time. The Magic shooting 47% in this one, looking efficient. Harris outside. Wagner outside. Back to Harris. He's off on the layup.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Make him foul you to stop you. DeRozan with the strength and vertical ability doing damage inside.
DeMar DeRozan taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that trims the lead to 6. Cole Anthony, he's checked in for Orlando. DeRozan hits them both.
Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
Orlando calls timeout. They're ahead by 5. There's 45 seconds left in the game.
It's time to get loud for your 407 dance team.
To present the New Balance Player of the Game, Paolo Banchero.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. And he said to his guys, quote, "Let's get a few more stops here, and we should be in great shape to close this one out." Keeping it simple, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. "43 seconds left in the game. Wagner outside. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J. And the Magic lead by 8.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're down by 8. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, guys, what do you think?
They're going to have to get up a quick shot and then foul immediately.
Now here's Levine. Vucevic gets the bucket.
You want the ball in Vucevic's hands. So calm and collected under the spotlight.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Alex Caruso. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Magic, Gary Harris. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. Here's DeRozan. And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Pass to Anthony. So it's Orlando picking up the win. A competitive game. You have to